Perhaps there is no better example of how differently these administrations will run and make policy than at two rallies over the weekend, where someone called out Jesus is Lord at a Kamala Harris rally and someone called out Christ is King at a JD Vance rally. And their reactions were chalk and cheese. Look at how Kamala reacted to this fellow in the crowd simply calling out Jesus is Lord.
With the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
Just mocking him. Those two young men then talked to Fox News, sharing their experience of then being ushered out of the rally. They weren't even allowed to stay for simply stating Jesus is Lord. Now, you don't have to be a Christian, you don't have to be a Catholic, but where's the tolerance? Where's the inclusion, Kamala and co? And let's not forget, within hours of this, Kamala was rocking up at a church trying to play the Christian card. I mean, the hypocrisy here. 1 minute, somebody gets booted out of your rally for yelling, Jesus is Lord, and the next, well, I'm at church.
But we're 15 days away from the most important election in the history of our country. And if you want to know what is at stake for Christians in this race, just listen to what Kamala Harris had to say last week, because when two college students, religious college students, and very good people, everybody said what wonderful young men they were and are, at a campaign stop, she heard shouting from the background, Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. And Kamala Harris ridiculed them, mocked them, and told them they were, quote, you're at the wrong rally. She basically said, get out, but I won't say that because people didn't hear that so much. But she said, you're at the wrong rally. And that's really what she meant. That's really what she meant. She's very destructive to religion. She's very destructive to Christianity and very destructive to evangelicals and to the Catholic Church. And she is, let me put it this way, Ben, she is your worst nightmare. Much worse than Biden, and he wasn't so hot. But while Kamala says that people who believe in Jesus don't belong to her rallies, you have to remember that that's as loud as it can be.
The person in the audience yells out, Jesus is Lord, and she basically says, you're at the wrong rally. You need to be with that smaller group down the street. I mean, if this doesn't make you believe, this is the person, 2 weeks away from being president of the United States of America. She is on my, excuse me. We have got to get the Christian community in this country to wake up.
She did this really stupid thing of go to the rally down the street. You don't belong in my rally if you want to say Jesus. I mean, that's, as you say, America is a far more religious country than Australia.
It is.
The vast majority of them are Baptists. They don't want to hear a candidate saying that. She's done herself a lot of damage. And then the idea that you can repair it by going to church tells you that Kamala may be Christian on a Tuesday, but not on a Wednesday. Or maybe she's Christian at 3 o'clock, but not at 4 o'clock. And that's exactly the problem. She's this changeable, could be anything, chameleon, don't know what she believes, don't know who she is, candidate. And she's underlined that. Yes, I'm really like that. I'm really this very uncertain person, and you'll never know who I really am or what I really believe. This is her doing self-damage. She's had a really bad week. And at the
very
end of the which,
bold.
he's just making it worse.
In fact, a lot of people said that would be disqualifying for her. That would be a disqualification. In our movement, we love Christians, we welcome believers, and we embrace followers of Jesus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Boy, this is a lively group, Ben. This is a very lively group you've assembled. What's going on with Ben? This is something, Ben. But at Trump rallies, we don't tell Christians to get lost. We tell Christians to get out and vote. You don't have the choice of sitting out this election, because if Kamala Harris gets 4 more years, the radical left is not going to leave Christians alone. It's going to get worse and worse, and you're going to suffer greatly. They will come after Christians all over the country. Kamala Harris has vowed to abolish the filibuster, letting her pack the Supreme Court, and I even heard as many as 25 justices. The Supreme Court with Marxists, radicals, with people that we don't want on the Supreme Court to rewrite the Constitution. She's not a very bright person either. That's a really dangerous combination. Your religious liberty will be gone, your free speech will be gone, your Second Amendment will be gone, and parental rights will be gone forever. So I'm here tonight to deliver a simple message to Christians across America. It's time to stand up and save your country.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. And these shield boys.
The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
I would like to solve the puzzle. I would like to solve the puzzle. I would like to solve the puzzle. I would like to solve the
Thank you.